the whole benefits thing. Now I know we've touched on this before, but let's talk about that again for when it comes to child benefit. Child benefit is actually one of the tiniest parts of what the government spend, the money on it. What is going on? Recently, we heard of how the Radford family, which is the biggest family in Britain with 16 kids, we're actually expecting a number 17, and Sue Radford miscarried. Well, tragedy. Deepest sympathies, but they still have 16 kids, and they are not on benefits. As my understanding is, they have their own business, a bakery or something, and the father and mother chip in to support their family. I've got nothing to say about them. They're supporting their own, fine. If they choose to have 16, that's their prerogative as long as all 16 are provided for. That's fine. I don't know how they do it, but that's fine. Okay? Now explain to me why, if a family of 18 can do it off their own bats, why we have policies people can just have as many babies as they want. I've talked about this before. Now don't misunderstand. I know that there are single parents out there who need assistance and all that stuff. I'm not referring to those people. I'm talking about, two-parent families just not working because they've got enough child benefit where they can choose not to. These are the issues that we need to start talking about. Why is that? So the biggest family in Britain can do it, but these lot can't. Why is that? Explain. I don't.
I mean, a lot of people will say that there's not enough jobs, and they can't get a job that earns enough.
Whose problem is that? It sounds really, really bad, but no, seriously, it's inflammatory. But whose problem is that?
Well,
my problems aren't your problems. Your problems aren't my problems. Our problems are our own problems, is what I'm saying. Why should people who are working have to worry about other people's problems? Explain it. All I'm saying is, if the biggest family in Britain can do it, or one of the biggest family in Britain can do it, why then do we have such a redundant policy? The policy seems redundant. If it's a policy that's only extended to people who've come under hard times in terms of their circumstances, or single parent families, okay, let's talk about that. But why? Why is it that you can have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 x amount of kids, and then they are being supported until they're 16 or whatever? It's got nothing to do with me if next person has chosen to have a big family. So and it's this whole thing about whatever it is you're paid on a salary, you're not actually paid that, you're paid 4/5 of that. The rest is taken out of tax. You know what I mean? If you actually had the money, if you were working with the money you're actually supposed to be getting paid a year without the tax, it wouldn't be half as bad. You were living in a system where you were earning your money, but the government weren't taxing you, and all the money that you were earning was yours, and you weren't getting taxed, would you be peeved with the whole way the benefit system works? Not just with child benefit, but in general. I wouldn't be. I'm saying people should be allowed to do what they feel like. Generally speaking, I agree, but don't make it my problem. Don't tax me. Don't, this whole national insurance thing. Of course you got to pay national insurance, but when you see what the national insurance money goes on, and the unessential stuff that people get on national insurance and all this sort of stuff, it's ridiculous.
There definitely needs to be some more policing of it, but when does it get to the point almost like Nazi-ish kind of Gestapo? They're not policing it to make it fair.
To stop it from being a non-starter, we need to start agreeing on what's fair. And this is the problem. Whatever I think is fair, the other tens of millions of people in Britain probably won't do. You see what I mean? This is why things will never ever move forward.